Hi everyone, my name is Megan. This is my very first YouTube video. I usually post videos on Facebook pages. However, this video is going to be so long that I don't think it'll upload on Facebook. So I decided to try YouTube for the first time. So please be kind. I'll do my best to describe things, but I wanted to share my collection of travel essentials and just my experiences from traveling over the last couple years. I thought it might be helpful for some people, and I believe I have over 30 items to share with you guys. So I'm gonna go through them super fast. If you have any questions or if you want a direct link, I'd be happy to send those to you. Just make a comment below and can link whatever you want. There's so many items that I just don't think I'm gonna be able to link everything. So let's go ahead and get started with the items. I'm gonna start off by talking about passports. If you're traveling internationally, you're gonna want to have a passport. And what I recommend is that you buy a passport holder. My passport holder is pink, and it has, inside of it has a slot for my vaccine card, my social security card, my global entry card, and I can even put other credit cards if I want along with my passport. It also has a little mini pen in here so you can fill out the customs forms, which you will need to fill out when you travel internationally. I have a separate color for every person in my family so that we can grab and go as we need to. So I already know that the pink one is mine, the gray one is my fiance's, the tan one is my daughter's, and then the black one is my son's. So I can grab and give everybody their passports at the same time. When we are traveling together as a family, I keep all the passports together, and I have this little cosmetic bag I got on Amazon. It's called a vegan cosmetic bag, and this is the large size. There is a small size and a large size. The small size would not fit all of our passports, but what I like about this bag is it opens up nice and wide, and I can put all the passports easily in and out of it and grab them and go. And then we also put in here, if we check in luggage, we put our checked luggage receipts in here, not to lose those. So that's the first thing, is a passport case and possibly a passport bag if you're traveling as a family and you want to keep all your passports together. And again, I got this on Amazon. You can just type in the little search bar on Amazon, vegan cosmetic case, and it should come up. The other thing I like to travel with is a clear liquids toiletry case. When you go through TSA, they are going to require you to put all of your liquids in a clear bag of some type. They say it's limited to a quart size. This is a little bit bigger than a quart size, but the dimensions still meet the TSA guidelines. It's literally maxed out, and I bought this on Amazon as well, and so I have all of my toiletries in here. I am TSA pre, so I typically do not have to pull out my toiletries. I don't have to show these. However, there have been many times where even with the TSA pre status, I've had to pull this out. When we traveled internationally, when we flew home from Paris just recently, they still made you pull out your clear plastic toiletry bag. So just always be prepared for this, to be able to have it on top of your carry-on luggage, and so you can pull it out and not be that person that holds up the line. And then another thing is TSA pre-lines sometimes are closed. I went to Miami, flew out of Miami a couple months ago, and they had closed the TSA pre-line. So don't always count on that TSA pre-status to not have to pull out your toiletry bag. I do have a separate toiletry bag. This is by a brand called Bagsmart, and you can get this on Amazon as well. I believe this was like $24, $27, but I did wait until they had like a 20% off coupon code, so I think I only paid like $19 for it. This is my favorite toiletry bag because it's a hanging toiletry bag. If you open it up, it has 4 different compartments. I have my toothpaste and my toothbrush in here. The toothpaste should technically go in your liquids bag. This section you'll notice is empty, and the reason this section is empty is when I get to my destination, I take my liquids from my liquid bag and I put half of the liquids in the shower, the shampoo, conditioner, body wash, all that kind of stuff. And then all my other liquids I'll put in here so that I can just hang this bag up at my destination and not have to worry about having any other bags or anything out on the countertops in the bathroom at the hotel or at the resort or whatever, because you just never know what kind of bathroom setup you're gonna have, and you don't wanna be a counter hog and take up all that space. So you can hang this on anything in the bathroom. Then the next section down here, I have all my dry toiletries. So I have my Q-tips, my makeup sponges, my stain remover pads, my hair clips, razor. I also have a little medical first aid kit in here that has all kinds of medicines that you would need, Band-Aids, and not just Band-Aids, but blister Band-Aids, because when you're on vacation, you typically walk more than you usually do, and so you might get blisters on your foot, or if you're going out to some nice restaurants, you might be wearing high heels that you don't normally wear, and you might get blisters on those, and you don't want to go and hunt a blister Band-Aid. So I recommend not just having like regular Band-Aids, but also having blister Band-Aids. And then in the last section down here, I have makeup remover towelettes, I guess, or whatever. These are disposable. I usually carry 2 towels per day. So if I'm going for a week, I usually will take 14, just because if I take my makeup off in the middle of the day to refresh to go out to dinner, then when I get home from dinner and going to bed, I take my makeup off again. So I like to have 2 towels per day when I'm traveling. You can, obviously the hotel is going to provide washcloths for you, but you don't want to ruin the hotel washcloths with your makeup. So I would recommend taking disposable makeup removing cloths in here. So anyway, so that's my toiletry bag. Amazon has this Bagsmart toiletry bag in 2 sizes. One is a large and one is a medium. This is the medium size. I think this is the perfect size. I actually bought the large size, and I bought it in a light, pretty pink blush color, and I loved it. But when I received it, I just thought it was a little bit too large unless I put it in my checked bag, which I don't like putting my toiletries in a checked bag because there's no guarantee that bag isn't gonna get lost. And if you lose your toiletry bag, it's gonna ruin your trip. So I never pack my toiletry bags in my checked luggage. I always put it in my carry-on luggage, and so I'm limited for space. So I just think this is like the perfect size, and this is the medium size. The large was a little bit larger, but it just would take up too much space in my carry-on suitcase. So I did opt to go with the medium size. I returned the large. I also, as much as I loved the pink color, I returned the pink color because I just didn't think it was practical, because I typically get foundation or blush or something on my fingers and it'll transfer onto the bag and it'll just get the bag yucky over time. And I want these things to last hopefully for many years and I don't have to replace them. So anyway, so this is the medium size Bagsmart on Amazon. Then another thing I bought on Amazon is this cosmetic case. It opens up, it has like a little side, you could see it has like a little gusset thing on the side, and I have all of my makeup in here that I travel with. I don't travel with a ton of makeup, but there is makeup that I want. Some, you know, basic foundation, some lipstick, maybe some eyeliner, but the basic things I like to have. I used to pack this separate, and at the last minute, I'd use my makeup in the morning, and then I would pack it last minute in my bag. However, I went on a trip a couple years ago, and luckily it was to Vegas. Our hotel was right across the street from, we stayed at the Bellagio Hotel, and our hotel was right across the street from a Sephora, a Mac store, and a Walgreens. So, but I had forgotten to pack this. I packed it in my bathroom, and I had forgotten to throw it in my bag. So I showed up on vacation, and I had no makeup at all, no lipstick, no nothing. So I got really lucky in the fact that we were going to Vegas, and I was able to go right across the street from our hotel and replenish all of my makeup with all the same stuff I normally would use. But from now on, I just bought duplicates, and I keep this packed in my travel bag at all times. It never leaves my travel bag. If I want to add anything to it extra, I can add stuff to it, but I never take it out of my travel bag. It always stays packed in my travel bag, so I'll never ever go on vacation again and do what I did before and forget my makeup bag. But you know, just a tip that I would pack a duplicate of whatever essential makeup you have. Maybe there's only 3 or 4 pieces that are essential to you. Then the other next thing I have is this mini jewelry case. It's made by a company called Teamoy. So it's Teamoy. Teamoy. And the reason I liked this little case is because it's soft. It's mini, it's like the size of, a little bit bigger than the size of a cell phone, but it's soft, so it's like flexible and stuff. I've seen hard little mini jewelry cases, and those are great, but there's no flexibility to them. And I also have seen larger jewelry cases, but I don't need that. I don't travel with that much jewelry, but I like this one because it has a couple spots for necklaces. It has a little mini bag that you can put oversized items in. And then it has a little thing here to put stud earrings and then a couple rings. So this is like the perfect size for me. And I really, really like this. And I bought this on Amazon as well. Again, Teamoy. I believe it was $9, maybe $10. And again, I got the black just for practicality. I don't love black. Everything I have seems to be black. It's just so that things don't get dirty and grungy over time and I don't have to replace them, because some of these travel things are hard to clean. So that's, again, why I have a lot of black. Then the next item I always take when I travel is this little cord power strip, I guess. I use this a lot on cruises because it gives you 4 USB plugins for cell phones, GoPros, whatever it is you're charging, and then 3 additional cords. Also, if you're traveling internationally, you may not have that many adapters, so you can use 1 adapter and you have 7 plugins that you can plug in. So this is really great. I also purchased this on Amazon. I believe the full price is $17, but they always have like a 12 or 15% off coupon, so it's around $15 usually when you get it on sale. And this is by a company called One Beat. Then the next travel item that I absolutely love, I just recently got these this last year, are these travel hangers. They are super compact, super thin. I usually pack these on, if you have a roller carry-on suitcase, on this side there's like a little mini usually hidden zipper compartment that runs along the side of the zipper or the suitcase, and I usually just stick those right along that side, and so they don't take up any space at all in my suitcase. But I love these because when you travel, you never know what kind of hangers they're going to provide. We just recently got back from Paris, and in the hotel there they provided 3 hangers, 3 wooden hangers, these big wooden hangers for 4 of us. We were a family of 4, and we had 3 hangers to hang all of our stuff. So I was so happy that we had these hangers with us to use. And I also like to bring them on cruises. I like to take them anywhere. And then I don't have to use their hangers. One, because the wooden hangers that they usually provide, things slip off of it. You don't know who's used those. You don't know what's on them. I don't know. Sanitary reasons, I just like to bring my own. And the reason I love these hangers is because they open up, they fold up, and then you have these little gussets here for spaghetti strap dresses or to hang a bathing suit to dry. But I love these, and obviously the hotel wooden hangers don't do that or don't provide that. So I absolutely love these wooden hangers, or sorry, not wooden hangers, travel hangers. I also got these on Amazon. I got a pack of, I believe, 12 or 16 of them for around $12, $14. I didn't need 12 of them, or I didn't need 16 of them, but I did buy the larger package because I split them up between my family. I kept like 4 or 5 of them. I gave like 3 of them to each of my kids, and then a couple to my fiance, for them to always keep in their travel bag as well when they travel. The next item that I have is a travel mirror. I like this because it's like the size of like a mini iPad. It takes up like no space, and it basically gives you an extra bathroom. If you're traveling with a family and you just so happen to only have one bathroom that you're all sharing, you're limited on how much time you can take in the bathroom. So I like to get in there, take my shower, brush my teeth, and then spend less than 10 minutes in there, get out, and then let everybody else be able to use the bathroom. And this mirror is great because you can blow dry your hair in front of it, you can do your makeup in front of it, it has lights, so if everybody's still sleeping and you're getting ready early or something, you can, so this is the mirror, and it's actually got 3 different light settings. I don't know if you can see that, but I love it. I got this on Amazon as well. It's rechargeable, and I have the cord, I'll show you guys later, but you can put this, I put this in my personal bag on the airplane, so you can actually pull it out of your personal bag on the airplane if you want to refresh your makeup before you land or something too. But I always keep this with me because I can set up my own little vanity area on a desk or a table or anything at any hotel that we're staying at, and it'll help with the bathroom time, and you don't have to use up the bathroom. So anyway, so I love that. Got that on Amazon as well. I think this was $18, maybe $20 on Amazon. But again, everything on Amazon seems to always have a coupon if you watch it long enough. Usually it takes 2 or 3 weeks for a coupon to pop up. So if there's any items that you're looking at or you're interested in, I would put them on like a wish list or put them in your cart and save them for later, and then just keep checking back, and eventually there'll probably be a coupon code on anything that you want. The next thing I pack and I always take with me is I take my own bathrobe. I like to be able to, and I have it in a little packing cube, a little mini packing cube, which I'll talk about later. I like having my own lightweight bathrobe with me whenever I travel, and this is an extra one that I got from Walmart. It's a brand called Secret Treasures, and I believe it was 10 or 12 bucks, and it is the best bathrobe ever. It's so lightweight, and it breathes so that when I'm blow drying my hair, I don't get sweaty or hot or anything like that. And so it comes in this like blush snake print, and then they also have a solid black color. I love this robe so much that I actually have a duplicate. I have a blush color and a black color that I keep at my home, and I use at my home on a daily basis. But then I bought an extra for 12 bucks. I bought an extra one, and I always keep this in my travel bag, so I never forget it at home, which is great. And then if you use a flat iron or a curling iron when you travel, I would also highly recommend these silicone protectors. That way, if you are curling your hair real quick before you leave for the airport and you have to quickly pack up your bag and throw your curling iron, but it's still like super hot in your bag, you can just throw it in here and it'll be fine against your clothes or whatever. It won't cause a fire, it won't burn anything. But these I got on Amazon, and I believe I got the set of 2 for $7.99, and they're just silicone heat product protectors, I guess, for a curling iron and a flat iron. So I would recommend those as well. And then I always take a travel umbrella with me. I like to have a compact umbrella, and the most compact umbrella I can. However, I like to have it be an automatic open and shut, because when it's raining on you, you don't want to fiddle with trying to work those manual ones. The manual ones can be super, super tiny. I've seen the manual ones be like half of the size, but again, I don't like the manual ones. I like to have the little automatic button for open and shut, and this is the smallest automatic one I've found. These are at Walmart, $9.99. It's made by a company called Totes, and I just really like this size because it's not mini, but it's as mini as you can get. And I also put this on the side of my wheeling carry-on suitcase along with my travel hangers, so I always have it with me. So that's that. And then for the airplane, I traveled to Costa Rica a couple months ago. When we were coming home, there was a little girl right across from us, and she was coughing and sneezing and snotting all over the place. Every time she sneezed, there would be like snot all over her arms, and her mom would wash them up and stick the dirty tissues in the the pockets in front of her, and it just totally grossed me out. I know they're supposed to clean those. I know they do clean them, but I just don't know how thorough those can be, and they're just like germ nests. So I want to be able to use the pockets in front of my seat pocket on the airplane, but I just am really grossed out ever since I saw that incident happen. You just don't know whatever is in your pocket. So I bought this thing. It's made by a company called Airplane Pockets. And what this is this is a sleeve thing that you put, I'm gonna try to do this here, but you throw this over your tray table on the airplane, and then you're left with these hanging pockets that you can put stuff in. You can put your headphones, you can put your water bottle, and they're clean. And I just like them because it gives me the option of storing a lot of stuff in front of me at a reach, and I don't have to worry about germs or anything like that. And then when you get home, you just fold this up, stick this back in your bag, and when you get home, you can throw it in the laundry and get it clean again. But I like this a lot, but it's kind of an extra thing. The other thing I love is my travel blanket. This is made by a company on Amazon called Eversnug, and I ordered 2 or 3 top-rated blankets on Amazon, and I ended up wanting to feel them and feel the quality and the size and all that other kind of stuff. I returned the other 2 because I just kept the best one. This one was the best one by far. I love how soft this blanket is, and so it unzips, and there's a full-size blanket inside. And what I usually do is, if they do provide you blankets on board, they're kind of scratchy or not the best quality, and who knows how many times they've been used. Again, a sanitary issue. But what I usually do is, if they provide those cheapo pillows, is I'll take my blanket out of here, and then I'll put their cheapo pillow that they provide, and I'll put it in here. I'll zip this around, and then this turns into a pillow with their pillow insert in it, and I'll use this usually on my armrest, just kind of as a padded armrest. But I absolutely love this this travel pillow. And again, it's by a company called Eversnug on Amazon. It is a little pricey. I think I paid $29 for it, but it was worth every penny. And I don't only just use it when I'm on the airplane, but I also use it usually when I get to my destination. If the hotel is cold, or I don't like the blankets, the feel of the blankets or the sheets or whatever, I'll use this when I'm at my destination. I've gotten so much use out of this. It's amazing. So I absolutely love this travel blanket, and it's called Eversnug. I also, my personal carry-on bag that I use is by a company called Beis, B-E-I-S, and it was designed by an actress named Shay Mitchell. I believe she stars in a series called Pretty Little Liars. I haven't seen it, but anyway, she wasn't happy with the travel luggage available out there, so she decided to design her own, and this is what they call the mini weekender bag. So I use this as my personal carry-on bag. I put this on top of my wheeling carry-on bag that I usually take. We don't usually check luggage. We try to avoid checking luggage whenever we can, but sometimes when we travel internationally and we travel for a long time, we do end up checking luggage. So then the other thing I carry in my personal bag on the airplane is, this is my snack bag. This I got at TJ Maxx. It's by a brand called Amy Kirstenberg. I don't know. Anyway, but this is just a random bag. You can use any bag you want, but I use this for my snacks and stuff. And this I got on Amazon. It's by a company called Go Stak. S-T-A-K, and I love this little thingy. It was designed by a company that cater to people who go to the gym to put their protein powders in to make shakes, put their vitamins and supplements and stuff in here and everything like that. But that was the original design of this. But I found that a lot of moms use this to put snacks in it. They put goldfish for their kids, or fruit snacks, or whatever the case may be. I love this thing. But anyway, I carry M&Ms in here. I carry like raisins in here. I can put whatever I want in here. And you don't have to take all 4 compartments if you don't want. This last trip I went on, I ended up just taking this part of it. I didn't take the smaller parts, but you can mix and match as you want, and I like these little go stack things. Then I also always carry with me, this is what my kids call mom being extra. I have a little salt and pepper shaker. It's the size of your thumb. It's super small, no big deal. Got this on Amazon. I think I paid $4 for it. You fill it up and then you twist it apart in the middle. And when you twist it apart in the middle, it ends up becoming a little salt and pepper shaker in the middle. And you can put whatever spices you want in here. I know that typically salt and pepper is available anywhere, everywhere, whatever, but sometimes it's not. We stayed at a resort once and they had a kitchen that had a salt and pepper shaker in it, and I wanted some salt one day and I went to use the salt and it was all clumpy and old, and I was like, oh my gosh, I wish I had my own salt. So anyway, and then if you're on the airplane and they serve you a meal that's a little bland, you can just pull out your own little salt and pepper shaker and add whatever spice or seasoning you want to it. I'm not a huge pepper person, so I actually put salt in the one side and then I put Old Bay seasoning on my other side. So, you know, maybe you have a certain seasoning, like a Greek seasoning or something like that that you like, but I like this little salt and pepper shaker. I always have this with me in my little snack bag. I also have disposable forks, knives, and spoons. If you ever get to your hotel room and you don't have something and you need to have utensils, just always good to have those disposable ones. And if I use them on a trip, when I get home, I'll replace the ones that I use. I also have this little bag that I put teas and sugars in. If I end up going somewhere and I want some tea, I'm really particular about flavors. I like a certain oolong green tea, and they don't always have oolong green tea, so I bring my own, put it in this little, I think they call these a stasher, and these are on Amazon as well. These are like a little seal-proof bag. So that is my snack bag that I take. If you're going on a long flight, like a flight over 6 or 7 hours internationally, you would probably want some compression socks. These are some compression socks I just got on Amazon. They come up to your knee, really nice so your feet and your legs don't swell. Another thing that I bring with me is I have this travel by a company called Stojo travel mug. And so if I want tea or something hot, or you can even put something cold in here, I have my own mug that I can use, and it collapses down, but obviously it comes up to a full size. I believe this is the 16 ounce, and I think they have a 12 ounce, 16 ounce, and a 20 ounce. So this is like the medium size. I probably could have gotten away with the 12 ounce, so I could have gotten a smaller one, but I do like having this because when I'm traveling, I have my own cup in the hotel room or on the airplane. If I don't want to use their flimsy cups, I can use this, and I really like that. Speaking of cups, another thing I recommend is a collapsible water bottle. When you go through security, you're not allowed to have water bottles full, obviously. So typically you end up spending like $4 on a bottled water at the airport, but if you have one of these collapsible ones, you can just pack it in your suitcase, and then once you get through security, fill it up at a water station, or if you have lounge access, you can fill it up at the lounge. But I really, really like this. I actually bought 2 different versions of this on Amazon, and I returned the other version because this one was a little bit easier for me to collapse back down. I really, really like this one. It's super easy. I think it was $7.99 on Amazon, and it's so small and lightweight, and you can use it on the airplane. You don't have to wait for the flight attendants to come around with drinks, but it's a full-size water bottle, and you can also use it on your excursions when you get to your location. So I really, really love this. The next thing I travel with is noise-canceling headphones on the airplane. You can get away with regular headphones too, but it is nice if there are crying babies on the airplane, or you just kind of want to tune everything out, go to sleep. I would recommend noise-canceling headphones. These are Sony noise-canceling headphones. A lot of people use the Bose canceling headphones, whatever, but I do recommend that you get some noise-canceling headphones. And then the next thing I have is my little tech pouch. My check pouch has all of my charging cords in it. It has all of my adapters in it for the different countries. And I also have bought these cord labels, I should say, on Amazon. So like these, I don't know if you can see, but this will say selfie stick. So I know that this is the cord that goes to my selfie stick. This is the cord that goes to my travel mirror that I just showed you guys a while back. So all of my cords are organized and labeled so I know what goes with what, because everything seems to have a cord these days. So I would recommend getting some cord labels so that you know what cord goes with what. When I get on the airplane, I have this other little mini pouch. Everything is see-through too, so I can see what's what and what I need. These are my little earbuds if I don't want to use my noise canceling headphones. I also have this phone holder that I can attach to. I bought this on Amazon as well. It's made by a company called Logics, I guess. You can look it up on Amazon, but it basically attaches to the tray table in front of you, so you don't have to hold your phone. I download my phone with Netflix or shows from home, and I just usually watch my phone. I usually don't watch the TV that they provide on the airlines. And then obviously I have wet wipes to wipe down the tray table, wipe down your armrest, wipe down all those areas before you sit down because they're just gross. So anyway, so this is like my airplane bag that I pull out when I first get on the airplane. I also have another little see-through bag. This has a hair scrunchie in it for me. It has tissues. It has an eye mask if I want to sleep and people don't pull down the shades. I also have my face mask in here if I need them. Most airlines now are starting to go away from the mandated face mask though, but always good to have it. So I have that in here. I also travel. If you're traveling internationally, you want adapters. For example, the UK, London, they require this adapter that has these like square plugs on the back. It's not a US plug. So you put your US plug in here and then you can plug this into your hotel room or your wall in the UK. This is not a converter, it is an adapter, which means the item that you're plugging in, it still needs to be able to be the correct voltage. So for example, my cell phone doesn't need a converter. My cell phone could be plugged right into this, right into the wall. But my curling iron or my flat iron, you needed those to be what they call dual voltage. And they need to be like 220 voltage. And the US voltage, I believe, is like 110. So most curling irons, for example, are not dual voltage. Most of them are, if you buy them in the US, are just made for the US. So you need to make sure if you're traveling internationally, whatever the voltage is at the country you're going to, that your items, your electronics will work, not only with an adapter, but that they don't need a converter. Converter is different than an adapter. This is an adapter. This just allows you to plug into the wall and use it, but your item needs to have the correct voltage in it. When we went to Paris, so France, they have a different plug. It's like a two little round plug thing. So you would plug in your US plug into here, and then you could be able to use it in Paris and France. I recommend getting these adapters, and I recommend getting several of them, maybe like 3 per person when you're traveling internationally to use, because again, you may want to use your blow dryer in the bathroom. Then you might want to plug in your power strip in the main living room area as like a central area, whatever the case may be. But you can get away with just one. I also have this biggie universal adapter, and this has like all the different countries on the side. So all you have to do is push out, I want the US, or maybe I don't want the US anymore. So then I can push that one back out and I can say I want the UK, and it has the UK one. So this is what they call a universal. So it has like 4-in-1 or 3-in-1 or something like that. I also got this one on Amazon. The problem with this one is it's big. There were times where we would have a plug and it was like a circle kind of encased in a circle, and then it would have the plug inside, and this obviously wouldn't fit into it. So that's why I liked the little mini ones that I have, because they could go into the circle if there was like an encasing around the plug. But this is good to have. This is like an all-in-one. I just found I liked my little mini ones better, but it's up to you. But definitely make sure you have the right adapters when you travel internationally. This is an extra. This is my traveling mini fan, which I love. I also bought this on Amazon. I believe I bought it for $8.99. It's the size of a cell phone, super compact, rechargeable. It has a couple different settings on it. I'll put it on. I use this all the time. I use this on airplanes when it gets hot. I use this at outdoor music concerts. I can use this at Disney when you're waiting in lines in the hot summer. You can use it at outdoor graduation, outdoor wedding, whatever. You just slip it in your purse, slip it in your pocket. It is the best rechargeable fan. And I of course have the little charger, and I have, you know, it says pocket fan on it. So again, those cord labels I think are huge. And I don't go anywhere without this. And you can also use it at the pool, use it at the beach, use it everywhere. I love, love, love this fan. So highly recommend. When I travel on long flights, and I would say a flight over 5 or 6 hours, I do travel with a neck pillow. I usually don't travel with a neck pillow that often because I don't go super international all the time, but I like this one. It's made by a company called Kaboo, I believe. Not the cheapest pillow. I believe this one is $39 on Amazon, but it's like the best quality pillow. I did a lot of research to find the best quality pillow, and this was it. So I recommend this highly. I also bought this. I'm not going to pull it out because this video is going to be so long, but I bought these hammock things for your feet. You put them over the tray table, and then it serves as like a hammock for your feet. So if you don't travel first class, you have somewhere to put your feet. I've only used this once, but I do have it. It was nice. Is it an essential? No. But anyway, that's another item I do have. Another thing I love is shoe bags. When you're walking around on the street and the sidewalks and stuff, the bottoms of your shoes are touching so many gross things. People spit on the street, people urinate on the street, throw up on the street, I don't know, and your shoes touch that. And then you pack your shoes in your suitcase right next to your shirt or right next to your blankets or whatever you pack, and it's just gross. So don't just throw your shoes in your suitcase. Make sure you have like a shoe bag for them. I have this shoe bag that I bought on Amazon. Love it. It can fit a pair of high heels, a pair of sneakers, a pair of flip-flops, so I can fit like 3 or 4 pairs of shoes in here, and I love these. But at least the bottoms of my shoes are not touching the rest of my stuff in my suitcase. If you don't want to buy a shoe bag, get the disposable like shower caps that you can buy at the dollar store. Put those along the bottoms of your shoes, or get some Walmart bags or Target bags and just throw your shoes in those. Or like I have these shoe bags. These came in like a set of 20 for like $7 on Amazon. But don't pack your dirty shoes in your suitcase with your other stuff because it's just gross. And then I have a laundry bag that I always pack. I got this in the dollar section at Target a couple years ago. So pack some kind of bag where you can put your dirty laundry separate from your clean clothes. And then when I do pack, I also like using packing cubes. These packing cubes are by a company called Eagle Creek. They come in several different sizes. I store the smaller sizes inside of one bigger size. I usually store, when I pack all my day clothes in one of these bigger cubes. Then I pack all my evening clothes in one of the second bigger cubes. Then in one of the medium cubes, I usually pack my swimsuits and cover-ups. And then in the smallest one, I usually pack underwear, socks, those kind of things. So love, love, love packing cubes. They've changed the way I pack, so highly recommend. And I think that's it for now. Hope you guys found this helpful. If you have any questions, just comment below, and I hope you guys like this video. Bye.